In the quiet moments of dawn, we see our reflections. The lines on our skin tell a story, a testament to the years we've shared. We look into the mirror, not with regret, but with a deep understanding of the life we've built. A life woven together, thread by thread. Our hands, though rough from a lifetime of work and care, hold a warmth that words cannot express. In their touch, there is comfort, a silent promise of unwavering support. We see the concern in each other's eyes. Whether it's in the simple act of clipping a fingernail or the gentle care we take in our appearance. Each morning, as we comb our hair and dress in our finest, we are not just preparing for the day. We are preparing to meet the world with dignity and respect, reflections of the grace we carry within. When we step out, we carry this sense of purpose with us. Whether dining in a quiet restaurant or walking through a garden, our actions are measured, our posture upright. It's a quiet confidence, a strength that comes from knowing we don't walk alone. There is an unseen companion, a gentle presence walking with us, whose smile affirms our every step. Our faces etched with the joys and sorrows of a long life hold a serene peace as we watch the sunset, a peace that comes from a life lived with intention. This isn't just about being good people. It's about living a faith that moves us. When a neighbor is in trouble, we don't hesitate. We offer help, not for recognition, but because it is the decent, the right, the loving thing to do. Life, as we know, is not always calm. Storms will come. Crises will strike and shake the very ground beneath our feet. While others may panic and lose their way, we find our anchor in prayer. In the midst of chaos, we close our eyes and find our balance, not through our own strength, but through a deep, abiding faith. This strength reminds us of a far greater suffering, a journey to a hill called Golgotha, where a man, aged by the weight of the world's sorrows, carried a rough-hewn cross. His sacrifice is the foundation of our hope, the reason we can face our own trials with courage. Time moves on, like the turning of the seasons. We watch ourselves age, from our vibrant 50s into the gentle quiet of our 90s. The years pass, not as a loss, but as a beautiful, natural unfolding. We find ourselves in a hospital room, lying side by side, surrounded by the legacy of our love, our children, our grandchildren. Their faces reflect the love we poured into them, a love that now returns to comfort us in our final days. And as our last breath fades, a profound peace settles upon us, a tranquility that this world could never offer. It is the final, beautiful fruit of a life of faith. But this is not the end. It is a new beginning. Our souls, freed from their earthly homes, are guided by beings of pure light through a brilliant tunnel. We are weightless, we are free. Ahead, magnificent golden gates swing open, revealing a paradise more beautiful than we could ever have imagined. The moment we step through, the weight of 90 years falls away. Our backs straighten, the wrinkles vanish. We are restored, not to youth, but to our prime, to the vibrant health and energy of our 30s. And then, the reunions. The faces we have missed for so long, our parents, our dearest friends, all restored to their most glorious forms, run to embrace us. The joy is overwhelming, a homecoming beyond all compare. Through the joyful crowd, a figure of gentle authority walks towards us. It is Jesus. His eyes meet ours, and with a voice full of love, he says, "Well done." He wraps us in a warm embrace, a hug that contains all the acceptance and love we have ever longed for. We are home. Now we join the celebration, a festival of eternal gratitude, where countless souls, all in the prime of their lives, dance and sing in joyful praise. The love of God and the grace of Jesus fill this heavenly kingdom with an everlasting, brilliant light. This is the promise. This is the hope we live for. A life of faithfulness is not a life of restriction, but a journey toward an eternity of unimaginable joy and perfect love. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe for more stories of faith and hope.
End of life, let only the Father's love be remembered. At the end.
Have you ever felt like you're just a tiny boat tossed on the vast ocean of time? One moment it's spring, full of new beginnings and vibrant life. The next, you're basking in the long, golden days of summer. Then, almost without warning, autumn arrives, painting the world in hues of amber and gold, a beautiful yet melancholic farewell. And finally, winter settles in, a quiet, introspective blanket of white, urging us to rest and reflect. We often see these seasons as separate chapters, a linear march from one to the next. But what if time isn't a straight line? What if it's more like a tapestry, a complex and beautiful weaving where past, present, and future are all interconnected? Imagine time as a master weaver. Each thread represents a moment, a memory, a feeling. The bright greens of spring's first bloom are woven right next to the crisp, cool blues of a winter morning. The fiery oranges of a summer sunset blend seamlessly with the soft, muted tones of an autumn afternoon. In this grand tapestry, every experience, every joy, every challenge has its place. Nothing is truly lost. The laughter of a summer picnic from years ago still echoes in the threads. The quiet contemplation of a snowy evening still holds its warmth. This perspective changes everything, doesn't it? It means that the person you were yesterday is not gone. They are a part of the intricate pattern that makes you who you are today. The dreams you have for tomorrow are already being woven into the fabric, adding new colors and textures. When we look at our lives this way, we can see that even the difficult times, the darker threads, are essential. They provide contrast, depth, and strength to the overall design. Without them, the vibrant colors wouldn't shine as brightly. Think about the cycle of nature. A seed falls in autumn, rests through winter, sprouts in spring, and flourishes in summer. It's a continuous loop, not a one-way street. Each phase is necessary for the next. Our lives are much the same. The lessons we learn in our winter periods of rest and hardship become the foundation for our spring of growth and renewal. The energy we gather in our summer of success fuels us through the coming changes. This weaving of time also connects us to everyone and everything. Your thread is interwoven with the threads of your family, your friends, and even strangers you pass on the streets. We are all part of this magnificent, ever-expanding tapestry of existence. Our individual stories contribute to a collective narrative, a story that spans generations. The love you give, the kindness you show, the art you create, these all become part of the pattern, rippling outwards and influencing threads you may never even see. So next time you feel overwhelmed by the relentless march of the clock, take a step back. Picture the beautiful, intricate tapestry of your life. See how the seasons of your past have shaped the present moment. Feel the potential of future threads waiting to be woven. You are not just being carried along by time. You are an active participant in its creation. You are both the thread and the weaver, constantly adding to this eternal masterpiece. The seasons change, but the tapestry endures, growing richer and more beautiful with every passing moment. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with me. If this idea resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the wonders of our world. See you next time.
The depth of faith is revealed.
In a quiet little house lived Chelsea and Young Hee. Now in their 50s, the mirror showed them a few more silver hairs. a few more lines etched by time. They'd look at each other, a silent acknowledgement passing between them. Life had been a long road. But their hands, when they held each other's, still fit just as perfectly as they did on their wedding day. Their days were simple, woven with small acts of devotion. Chalsu would read the paper aloud, while young he tended to her flowers. Their shared silence filled with a comfortable peace. Life wasn't always easy. They faced their share of storms, financial worries, health scares, moments of doubt that tested their spirits. But through it all, they held on to one unshakable truth: their faith. They believed Jesus was walking right beside them, a steady presence in the chaos. This belief wasn't just for them. It spilled over into everything they did. When a neighbor lost their job, young he was the first at their door, with a hot meal and a listening ear. When a local family's home was damaged in a storm, Chalsu was there, hammer in hand, organizing volunteers from their church. They didn't have much, but they gave everything they could: their time, their energy, their boundless compassion. Their kindness wasn't loud or flashy. It was a quiet, consistent warmth that touched everyone they met. Some people would ask, "How do you stay so hopeful?" And young he would smile and say, "Because we know we're not alone. When you carry love in your heart, the load feels lighter." Their home became a small beacon of hope in the community, a place where anyone could find a kind word and a moment of peace, guided by a faith that was as natural to them as breathing. Time, like a gentle river, continued to flow. The years turned their 50s into 60s, then 70s, 80s, and eventually their 90s. Their steps became slower, their bodies more frail, but the light in their eyes never dimmed. They spent their days on the porch, watching the seasons change, their hands still intertwined. They spoke often of the life they had lived, not with regret, but with gratitude. They recalled the hardships as lessons and the joys as blessings. One quiet evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Chalsu turned to young he and whispered, "It's been a beautiful journey, my love." She squeezed his hand, her smile serene. That night, peacefully in their sleep, they embarked on their final journey together. Their souls gently lifted, hand in hand, and were drawn towards a brilliant, warm light at the end of a long tunnel. There was no fear, only a profound sense of peace and homecoming. As they stepped out of the light, an incredible transformation took place. The weight of 90 years fell away like a heavy cloak. They looked at each other and gasped. Standing before them was the person they remembered from their vibrant 30s, full of life, strength, and radiant youth. The aches and pains were gone, replaced by a boundless energy. And then they heard familiar laughter. They turned to see the faces of parents, siblings, and friends who had gone before them, all just as radiant, their arms open wide. Tears of joy streamed down their faces as they embraced in a reunion they had only dreamed of. And at the heart of it all, a figure stood with a gentle, loving smile, his arms outstretched in welcome. It was Jesus. He welcomed them home, into a place of eternal glory, where love was the air they breathed and joy was the light that never faded. Their earthly journey was complete, and their eternal life had just begun. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more content that inspires faith and hope.
Confidence, even in tribulations, all because of the living Jesus. When the labors of this earth end,
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
heaven, the conclusion of hope, Jesus will welcome us.